now what you see here is some Warface beta gameplay. I didn't think I can actually post a video about that because I had to play this game on my PC laptop. I don't usually play games on my laptop because my laptop is not meant to play games on. But unfortunately, this game is not yet available for the Mac. I'm pretty sure it's going to eventually become available for the Mac if they want to be making more money on this game, because there's a lot of Mac gamers out there and there's also a lot of Linux gamers out there. So it's just a matter of time, and they're obviously always starting with the PC gamers because there's more PC gamers than Mac gamers. But it sure would have been nice to play this game on the Mac, because the game is actually really, really awesome. As you can see here, maybe the graphics are not as good as, they all really are, because I was recording this with a software called Bandicam. And that's similar to Fraps, but it's a little better than Fraps, because the free version actually lets you record 10 minutes instead of just 30 seconds. And you can see this watermark up on top. That's because I'm playing on the free version. I don't have any interest in paying $40 for a software to record PC gameplay, because I don't usually play, on the PC. It's just not worth it for me, because my laptop is just not strong enough to play games on, and I was actually dealing with a lot of lag here. This is a free-for-all, and it's the first game I played on it. I did not know the map, and I was really stumbling around. And as you can see, you can probably even see the lag here. I was always way too late. When I was shooting, the other guy was already shooting, and I didn't have a chance. I mean, my turn radius was really slow. It was really, really hard to play. And here you see some team deathmatch on docks right now. Really enjoyed the team deathmatch. It was a lot of fun. I didn't even really know at the beginning that the beta has so many maps available. So what I found is that there is at least 5 maps. Dock, hangar, train, black gold, yard, and that's actually 6 maps. I wasn't actually able to read the 6th map because my laptop screen is pretty small and the font was extremely small, so I couldn't read it, but it doesn't matter anyway. And the game modes, I found 4, which is team deathmatch, free for all, something called storm, not sure what that is, and then plant the bomb. I was not able to get into storm and plant the bomb because those games were always full, probably really popular. Hopefully I can play that before the weekend is over, because the beta will be over. It will only go until tomorrow, so Sunday, the September 15th, and I'm not sure if they're going to have another beta, because I heard that's already the 4th beta they have out, but I got the invite for this week and I was not invited before that. So you can see you can swap here between the knife and the grenade and the pistol and the actual main weapon, the rifle. And I'm playing here as I think it's just the assault or engineer. I'm not sure right now what it is. Then you can be the medic, the sniper. It's very, very similar to Battlefield. The controls feel a lot like Battlefield. Besides, I don't play Battlefield on a PC, I play Battlefield on the Xbox, so it's kind of hard to compare. But the game did remind me a lot of Counter-Strike, a lot, just the way it felt. And this is really how I was hoping Counter-Strike is, because I didn't know about Counter-Strike, until I got it. And then when I got it, I was very, very disappointed that the graphics were great and all, but it's just, that once you die, you basically have to sit for the rest of the game. That's something that I've never liked in games. It's like, I want to respawn and, have fun. I don't want to, basically be out of the game just because I died. Because then you just basically camp because you're afraid to die, and you just sit in a corner and hope that you get a kill. And that's just no fun. I like to run and just take a risk and just say, hey, if I die, whatever, I respawn and I can continue the fun, and I feel that's how Counter-Strike should be. But anyway, Counter-Strike wasn't like that, so I never played it again. And this game is really fun, but I don't think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this game because of the lag. If this doesn't become available for the Mac, I can't see myself playing this much. It's just unfortunate, and I don't see myself to getting a PC, a gaming PC, because I spend a fortune on the Mac, and I always prefer Macs over PCs because they're just faster, they're easier, they have less problems. It's just, it's more compact. It's just awesome, and love, playing games like Steam on the Mac. It's just the best experience ever for me. So anyway, but I wanted you to see this in case you were interested in Warface or you haven't heard of Warface and you're just curious to see what it looks like. So sorry that the graphics maybe not quite as good, but the Bandicam actually records pretty well. It's just when I had to convert it from the AVI file or AVI file to the movie file, it lost some quality, and then I had to actually crop it because the picture was smaller than what I usually record on when I record on the Xbox or I record on the Mac, because the recording on the Mac is so much better. I mean, the screen flow is like a million times better than Fraps or Bandicam. I definitely recommend Bandicam over Fraps because you can record 10 minutes versus 30 seconds, and the quality is a little better, and they say there's actually less lag. There's way more lag with Fraps, but ScreenFlow just beats it, and that's another reason I'd rather play on the Mac, because ScreenFlow is amazing. I mean, if you've ever tried ScreenFlow, you'd just be blown away, and ScreenFlow is not available for the PC, unfortunately, but it's just amazing. You can add titles, you can add music, you can do a lot of stuff with ScreenFlow, because it's not meant just for gameplay, it's meant for presentations and all kinds of other things, so you can do a lot with ScreenFlow, and the quality is just superb. It just can't even compare it to Fraps or Bandicam. So this game is made by Crytek with the CryEngine 3, and that explains the great graphics. So you won't actually see the graphics here, but trust me, the graphics are amazing. For a free-to-play game that you play on your browser, it's just amazing graphics. You can compare the graphics pretty much to Battlefield 3. Maybe even Battlefield 4. In my opinion, they're really, really, really good. And I've played a lot of free-to-play games on the computer, and I have to say this is the best I've seen so far. I mean, let's talk just FPS, when I haven't tested any other games, but FPS games, this is superb. This is really, really great. It feels like a game that, $60 game that you bought for Xbox. Like I said, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, one of those games. Really, really, really great. Everything is amazing. I mean, they have an amazing tutorial here. It's very, very detailed. It lets you really, really learn everything about the game. You get points for the game for doing the full tutorial. I'm not sure quite yet how the point system works. I'm pretty sure you can get, purchase stuff with points. But, like all free-to-play games, like I mentioned earlier, you eventually have to shell out some real money, and you probably end up paying more at the end on a free-to-play game than you actually just, purchase a $60 game and play it, and then you're done with playing. Unless you consider purchasing a $60 game and then buying all the DLCs, you most likely end up paying more than $100 for a game. And in case like Battlefield and even Call of Duty, I think it's worth it to pay $100 because you have fun for a whole year at least, and with Battlefield more, you have fun for 2 years. So this game is kind of nearing an end right now. The dock map, you can see here how the screen looks at the end of the game, and here's some gameplay on Hangar. I don't know what happened here. There's a little bit of an error because I don't have any sound, but you can just kind of get a glimpse of what the Hangar map looks like. It's pretty much like one of those cargo maps where you have a lot of containers, and I think they tried to get a game like this in here because people just love to play around containers. because they just learned that in Call of Duty, for example, Shipment was like a very popular map, and then No Shore Canals in Battlefield 3. So, you know, every game is probably trying to have that kind of type of map in there at least once. It's just because it's very popular with the gamers to play this. So you can see, I have no clue how big this map is, and it's very the first time I'm trying this out. I see a guy up there, and I'm lucky I get him, but then I get taken down. So there's a lot of routes like on top of the containers that I haven't figured out yet how to get up. And what's also really cool, you can have, if you have a buddy, that you can help each other up on higher points. And there's a lot of things you can do. You have claymores, you have medipacks, just in battle, like in Battlefield 3. So you have, you can revive your teammates. You can actually hand out ammo. It's just a little different than Battlefield because you can't just throw the medipack or the ammo pack. You actually have to walk up on your teammate and press a button and then wait until it fills up the health or it fills up the ammo. And that can be a little bit of an issue because at that time you're very vulnerable because you have no chance to basically pay attention what's going on around you. So I haven't really like attempted that, or I haven't actually attempted it once and I got killed right away. So this is something you just have to figure out how it goes and just kind of learn, you know, when is the best time to do that and where is the best time to do it once you know the maps. But it's definitely cool that you can do all that. And what I have to say that I think this game is going to become really popular is because the controls are so awesome and there's a ton of weapons and you can knife people and you do have things like claymores that you can use, and there is all those many game modes that you can play. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a long-lived game. And by the way, that Crytek is trying to become a free-to-play company. They're hoping that, you know, in 5 years from now, they're going to be completely free to play. So I don't know how I think about that or how I feel about that. But like I said, I'd rather prefer to pay for a game and not have to pay for every single weapon that I upgrade to, or anything that I want to upgrade to. I have to pay, you know, $2, $3, $5, because it really adds up and they really get you that way. But we'll see. This is definitely a good game and I totally recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of review, and see you next time. Bye bye.